The news headline: Shock as court exposes federal government orders Buhari to account for $460 million Chinese loan before handing over. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to today's news. But please don't forget to subscribe to this channel by clicking on the subscribe button and the bell for more updates. To the news details, please listen carefully to the end. In a recent judgment, the Federal High Court in Abuja has directed the Nigerian government to, led by President Muhammadu Buhari, to provide a detailed account of the expenditure of a $460 million Chinese loan meant for the failed Abuja closed-circuit television (CCTV) project. The court also ordered the government to disclose the total amount paid to Chinese and local companies and contractors involved in the project, along with the current status of its implementation. The ruling was delivered by Honorable Justice Emeka Nwite in response to a Freedom of Information suit filed by the Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project (SERAP). The lawsuit was initiated following a statement made by the Minister of Finance, Zainab Ahmed, in 2019, acknowledging that Nigeria was servicing the loan but had no information regarding the project's progress. Justice Nwite concurred with SERAP's argument that the government should be held accountable for the spending of the loan. He emphasized the public interest in ensuring transparency and preventing corruption, stating that the Minister of Finance cannot claim ignorance of the funds disbursed to contractors for the Abuja CCTV contracts and the construction of the headquarters of the Code of Conduct Bureau. Furthermore, the court ordered the government to provide clarification on whether the sum of 1.5 billion naira paid as a mobilization fee for the Code of Conduct Bureau (CCB) headquarters construction was part of another loan acquired from China. Justice Nwite emphasized the importance of SERAP's mission to promote human rights, transparency, accountability, and anti-corruption in Nigeria. The defendants in the case include the Minister of Finance, Zainab Ahmed, and the Minister of Police Affairs. The court granted three orders of mandamus against the Nigerian government. Firstly, it directed the government to provide information on the total amount paid to contractors, including the names of the companies involved, from the $460 million Chinese loan. Secondly, it compelled the government to disclose details of the local and Chinese contractors receiving funds from the loan, and the status of the project's implementation. Lastly, the court ordered clarification on whether the 1.5 billion naira paid as a mobilization fee for the CCB headquarters was part of another loan for China. Reacting to the judgment, SERAP's Deputy Director Kolawole Oluwadare urged President Buhari and the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami to promptly comply with the court's order. Oluwadare hailed the ruling as a victory for justice, the rule of law, transparency, and accountability. He also called on President Buhari to utilize the judgment as a basis for publishing the spending details of all Chinese loans and other loans obtained by the government since May 2015. Nigerians borrowing from China has surged from $1.39 billion to $4.29 billion between June 2015 and December 2022, according to the Debt Management Office (DMO). The country's 2023 to 2025 Medium-Term Expenditure Framework and Fiscal Strategy paper revealed that debt servicing alone will amount to 6.3 trillion naira in 2023, representing approximately 74.6% of the government's projected revenue for that year. Failing to repay loans obtained from China poses a risk of Nigeria losing key national assets. The Debt Management Office has disclosed that Nigeria may have defaulted on Chinese loan repayments, potentially resulting in a penalty of 41.31 billion naira. Nigeria is in severe debt to China, and now that the Buhari administration is coming to an end, the court has ordered President Muhammadu Buhari administration to give accounts on the loans collected from China $460 million, how it was spent, the contracts, the contractors, and the name of the company that they issued the project to. This will give Nigerians transparency to know that all the loans acquired are being used in the right way. And this loan from before the tenure of President Muhammadu Buhari was $1.39 billion. But December 2022, it has increased to $4.29 billion. Buhari has borrowed a lot of money, and the incoming administration will meet a lot of debt on ground. Now Buhari has been told to give explanation, detailed explanation. We have come to the end of the news. What's your view? Please share your view in the comment section. Thank you.